So Gordy, let's talk about like the actual housing stock that you've hit on a few times here. If I'm looking to do a rehab in Pilsen, or let's say I'm looking to take down a building, it's my first
Right.
building. I find a 4 unit, I like it. My numbers on my little spreadsheet work out. What are some of those gotchas from the construction side or the maintenance side that are probably more unique to Pilsen than other parts of the city?
The deteriorated brick. Okay, freeze thaw cycles happen sometimes 5 times per day in the winter. Freeze thaw, freeze thaw. So that is a bunch of moisture content in that brick that has relaxed and now it's expanding. Then it's going to relax again and expand. Sun up, sun down, years and years. Try 140 years of that and see where your brick ends up. And brick replacement can be $50 per brick when you're using somebody who knows what they're doing. So you have to be really careful. And the brick is going to get you. Roofs are always going to get you, but that's everywhere, But if you don't have a really good structural person looking at a multi-unit, you're really doing yourself a financial disservice. You have to spend money to make money in that situation, and you get somebody of premier quality that doesn't have a fantastic personality but knows their engineering. And you get them in there and you say, give it to me straight. And if you have to walk away, you walk away, but you've given that seller some information about their property that's pretty valuable to them. So you still done a civil service, but you took care of yourself, because that's one thing that's a gotcha for sure. Another thing that I'm glad you guys asked about this is building density. There are so many buildings stacked up to each other. And there is one park, Dvorak Park, and there's another park, Harrison Park. Other than that, it's a bunch of stacks of brick. And you have to be mindful of the fact that your material has to get to your property somehow. And it has to come down a narrow alley that everyone's using kind of as a street. This place is so dense. And if you don't have any easement to get material in and out of the building, it becomes kind of a logistical issue for you. So you have to buy things in smaller increments in order to just be able to service your property correctly. So building density is definitely a unique characteristic of this neighborhood. I don't think it's totally unique to all neighborhoods in Chicago, but it definitely is here. You have coach houses, then you have the main building. The coach houses were like the original building because the sewers were not constructed yet when they first started building in Pilsen. So everyone stayed away from the street side and they set their property all the way in the back. It was a little hovel of a building. And then once the sewers got established, then people started building on the front end of their property. So you have the back building, the front building, you have a lot going on in here. And that's what makes it so fun. I mean, basically people come here and they get wowed by the old world style, especially if you go east of like Carpenter. You'll see a lot of little tiny streets and they're just fun, but dense.